first you need to take out the perception of technology is only for men. Then the second, don't ever shy away from taking responsibilities and always maintain a positive can-do attitude. Especially in the technology space, make sure that you know the basics and acquired additional knowledge on your domain. And main thing is you need to be confident on what you are speaking. I have seen most of young women who are entering into the career trying to work on multiple angles. Starting with marketing, then 3 months down the line move into HR, and after 3 months focus on tech roles. The hard truth is you need to do an evaluation on yourself, find your passion and focus on moving that direction.
That one thing would be about embracing opportunities. It's about having the courage to step outside your comfort zone and seizing the moment that can lead to growth and success. Every opportunity, whether it's great or small, offers a chance to learn, expand your horizons, and make progress towards your goals. It's about being open to change, taking risks, and trusting your ability to adapt. When we embrace opportunities, we don't just wait for the perfect moment. We create it by taking action and being proactive. The world is full of possibilities, and by seizing them, we unlock our true potential.
I think that we can define the leadership in many ways. Leadership can be within your own job role, within your team, and within your own business. But the most important thing is, what are the success factors to become a successful lady in future? I think that honesty is the main thing, which will be the disguise angel for you to be there. Courage and competency will pave the path for you to take your end goal. I think that the most important thing is the competent. So if you be competent enough throughout your journey, you can reach your goal without no issue.
As women, we naturally have instincts. First thing, trust your instincts. And the second thing is that when you go for a meeting, make sure you tell them why you're there, what you're going to discuss. So that alone solves 50% of your issue. They know that you're here for work. The second thing is, if it still goes to that point where a conversation goes out of hand, you tell them without offending them, this is a topic for some time else, and then you continue with the conversation that relates to business. And this alone gives the customer a high value feeling. This is a high value person. And also they start taking you serious. This is what I feel.
So to be a successful career woman, we have to separate our roles. When we leave office, we need to leave our crowns, our titles behind, our superiorities and seniorities to be remain, and go home and take on the role of the mother, the daughter, the sister, where love, affection, commitment to the family is required.
But the short answer to your question is a big yes. We can achieve. All we need is to change the mindset. It needs a paradigm shift. To make it work, from the top leadership level to all the females, they're accountable. Diversity and equality can't be just fancy words in our discussions. Corporates must walk the talk. We need to take our future to our hands. As women, we should be able to learn our depth, learn our breadth, and should be able to connect and collaborate. That is where we earn our respect from our male colleagues. We should be able to articulate whatever that knowledge we have, so that in boardrooms, in tables, we have a clear chair. I would say, be the change you want to be. Beyond sky is your limit.
I believe in future the tech industry with the women will be very bright. And I think with my experience, there are key areas to improve to empower the women. Actually, for the ladies, they have to have the working balance environment to manage their children and the families. As well as in the early stage, the parents should have to move the STEM education to empower the girls. And I think there should be a very comfortable area with the security and the safe for the ladies. And the company and the organization should have to give the opportunities to empower the ladies.
Yes, definitely. There has been many times and it helped me realize that diversity of thought is an asset, not a challenge, which drives innovation and strength in leadership. And definitely I've ensured that along with me, I've taken all the women around me and ensured that they are also a part of this journey. And instead of letting a male dominant industry bleed me, I've taken that as my strength and I've used that to basically enhance and grow myself and everyone around me.
Of course, I have gone through such situations and where my technical expertise was questioned and also should be overlooked. So what I did for such situations was, I believed my ability and I was confident about my ability, and I consistently demonstrate my technical expertise and how to handle such technical barriers, and being confident, I think they also trusted me and trusted my advisors on the technical angle, and I think I earned the respect as well to being in such situations.
Gender neutral marketing isn't about removing identity, it's about making space for everyone. So in tech, I craft narratives that challenge the norms and let women see themselves in tech. So it's not just about building better stories, but more like building a better environment for them, and where they see themselves, where they see the potential rather than the barriers in tech. So I think it's important to rethink the visuals that you use and the communication and the opportunities as a company you provide women. So inclusion just does not become an afterthought, it's then more like a default. Yeah.
Yes, I had moments where I doubted myself and was uncertain whether I'll be able to do it. But instead of letting these fears hold me back, I used to push forward, push harder to overcome these challenges and move forward. And that is how I understood my strength and resilience, and that is how I conquered it.
I find myself having an immense amount of gratitude and having the privilege to be there. So I am filled with that happiness. But also, as it stands, the industry still has a majority of 95% male-driven attributes. So that also gives us that responsibility to empower the next generation, just like we have been empowered to this line that where we are at.
I think in here women should take more initiative on this. Opportunities are not gender biased. Women should be able to keep proving themselves and keep shining. Company will see your glamour.
So my piece of advice is trust yourself, speak up, and don't wait for permission to lead.
Well, fortunately or unfortunately, I've definitely encountered moments like that. It could be a vicious cycle for some. However, these are not things that we can stop from people saying. It's only natural due to many reasons, right? unconscious biases, common misconceptions, outdated stereotypes, and the list can go on. So what truly matters at the end is how we change the perception while effectively leading. So in terms of how to navigate such situations, I would say stay authentic and be true to yourself. More you own your leadership style, less the biases could have any power over you. Communicate clearly and respectfully to avoid being misunderstood. Maintain composure and focus on the impact of the decisions you make while reinforcing your points with facts, logic, so that it's evident that what you are doing or talking about is by sound judgment. Well, personally, I don't consider emotions in leadership as a weakness. Rather, they are what make great leaders empathetic, decisive, and relatable, right? So, one should learn to own emotions and express themselves constructively, surely. But honestly, how you navigate such situations could be quite situational depending on the stakeholders involved and based on the situation that you're in. So, I'd like to leave you with one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
Accelerate action. We are here. Accelerate action.
We are here.
We are here.